What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here, bringing you a OneHive war recap video. I didn't intend on recapping this video. I was going to use some content from this it's a random midweek war. I was going to use some of the replays for this for different content. I just found myself running out of time and I lost some replays. So sorry, Quay. I was going to use some replays from the Dark Knights War, and I took too long. The replays are gone. So. I don't want to focus on like the breakdowns of this. It wasn't a arranged matchup. It definitely was a fair fight. It was one of those ones that there's some engineered bases on one side, and some attempts to be anti-3, and you know there was a good fight. There was a good effort. It was nice that even some effort was put rather than just it's OneHive. Let's just quit. So respect out to the clan that we faced here for having a war with us. We pulled down the win, 107 to 90. Yeah, let's just get down to the replays because I'd like the replays to be the story of the recap. And we are going to start with all of these. Yeah, all 5 of these replays that I have will be fresh hits. Let's start with KD or Khal Drogo. If you're learning Alalo, this is a great video to watch. He's going to do a shattered Gobo Lalo. And I liked it because he recognizes this little compartment right here. Think of the power symbol that's universal across the world. The line down the middle and then like an open O or an upside down Q, but like the hash is straight up. Think of the power symbol that is kill squad is that line going straight down to take care of this. This is that line going down almost in an angle. But it's going to get 2 air defenses. The CC gets to jump down just in case that the bowlers don't reach over to the queen because she won't hop that wall. But right here, now you're left with that remaining C formation. And that's where, like, it's common, like, you see this with hogs as well as air attacks. But what I wanted to point out is this is what you're looking for. He's going to send his hound way over here on the far left. Going to drag it across the air defenses with the loons to follow. But the other part as we push play about this, so it was a really great angle and it comes from behind the sweeper rather than sending it from the right and working it clockwise. But you can do too good of a job. And look at this, his kill squad almost got 3 air defenses. If his queen didn't hang a right, she would have got the 4th one. But you want the air defenses up in the air because you need cleanup troops. Can you still clear it? Absolutely. But it's an added layer of risk by not having as many cleanup troops for these structures on the far left. That's what happens on this one. He's got 1.5 minutes, and he's got loons and cleanup golems. So we'll go to ×2. It's a great raid, but I thought it was a great way to illustrate, you know, like just how commonly you see things pushed up the gut, and then how to like deploy your second phase of the attack with that universal power symbol sign. And then the other part with anybody that's learning to Lalo like that, you don't want to take down all the air defenses, because if you do, you might as well just do baby dragons, as he gets lucky with that Black Sam, which helps clean up everything. But you definitely want some pups up in the air so that they can help with cleanup, or else you'll be chasing the time, and it's an increased risk that you don't get the 3 because of time. But however, KD is the man. Really nice raid, and enjoyed that, Khal Drogo. Let's move up a little bit to some Town Hall 10 action, up to number 11. All right, so fresh hit, Town Hall 10 v Town Hall 10. The bases on this were hit and miss as well, so I'm very selective with what I have to show from this raid, but they're good ones. I'll get everyone covered here. Got some free percentage on the left and right hand side with these minions. You would think that he'd be coming down the gut, but he's not. He's just getting that free percentage right away, and then he's gonna. The left side is really what he has for the funnel going, and the right side was just free percentage. And it was a really good scout because that air defense there wasn't covering those trash buildings. The minions stay about a tile away from the basically like the white line. That's where they stand. So they're just outside of range of some things. He starts his walk down here, keeps the ability in hand, but uses it here after he opens up the wall with defenses distracted onto the queen. He saves the rage for a bit deeper into the base, because he is aiming for at least one one infernal tower with his golem and bowler combination. The second part of his 3-phased attack. His AQ walk is to be in the first phase of his attack. Greeted the CC with some poison. Got that rage down to survive that encounter comfortably because he doesn't have the ability anymore. Meanwhile, he's sending his golem on the bottom here. Nice funnel going on with the wizard and just one bowler to get this trash buildings on the right. He leaves the hut and the trash buildings on the left and bottom to act as a magnet to suck over his wizard to make it a part of the kill squad. Really good value there rather than just having them form a funnel and then die. Scary moment right here where that gold storage almost aggroed his bowlers to reroute and go around that side. But it does get the job done. Once he sees that Inferno's done, he doesn't wait any time. He already sent his miners. He's got had a rage for the CC encounter, a rage for that Inferno for his kill squad, and he still has some bowlers left over, which is really nice, and a wizard running around the outside as a trash ring. Meanwhile, he's got his miners under heal that already took out some high hit point storages and the town hall, and now working on the high hit point X-bow. He's still got a heal in the bag here with only 3-point defense, 5 tech, well 5, soon to be 3. As soon as that Tesla goes down and the Archer Tower goes down. But there's really nothing left to stall them out while they're not standing in heal, except for that storage as we go to ×2. By that point, it's already over. So a really good fluid attack on this. I really like the execution, the planning of it, of the 3-phase, the walk, the gobo for the Inferno, and then of course the main attacking force, the miners. Nice job, Fabian. Let's get back out of here. Go to our next fresh hit. We got a Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 10. That's what I said. Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 10. Mayk. Or, you know what? He probably pronounces his name MK, and I'm just wrong. Please correct me in the comments. Shattered on the left. He's going to do an air attack. Which I'm a fan of for Town Hall 10, something I'm also working at. He starts just 2 golems behind his maxed level 30 AQs. They're going to get 2 air defenses and an Inferno and a sweeper. And then he gets a lucky part here where the Queen works around the outside. I know that wasn't to plan. He started just a giant for that CC lure on the top since they were so out of range of everything. Really, the Queen that's worked around the outside here really helped in his favor. Even if she was inside the core, it would have probably helped a little bit more supporting everything. But I don't know. I liked it as he already sent his hounds, and the angle that he sent them, he already had the defenses that were being distracted as they came through. By the time that they were out of range of the hound, the loons were already upon them. Freezes at the right moment on that Inferno. By the time it's unfrozen, it goes down. But scary moment at this, he's got no air defenses left. Queen on the outside that's still cleaning up things. 1 unbroken hound and a wad of loons. So he's going to have a scary moment here by this Infernal Tower as his Queen aggroes onto that BK. He's out of the picture. She's safely on the right. We should zoom out a little bit. She's safe on the bottom getting the trash ring and eventually will help clean up. But there goes his tank as he's got a wad of loons going into a Wizard Tower. That is what you don't want. But he's going for the gusto as ending on that Wizard Tower. They're going to lose just a few loons. They're weakened from the Infernal Tower, but they get upon the last Archer Tower, and 2 or 3 loons are left up in the air with nothing that can hit them back, and a few cleanup pups that really help ensure that 3 and the Queen as well. But she'll die by that explosion, so it's just the loons and the minions. And he's going to lose his loons. So come on, little pups. Make daddy proud. So we'll go to ×2. Minions to the rescue. Fresh hit 2, by the way. Fresh hit 3. Really nice. Town Hall 9 v Town Hall 10. Clear. Not the toughest base in the world, but those were some max defenses. That is difficult for even a 10 to take down. Yeah. Nice one. Let's get out of there. And then let's go up to... let's go up to my fresh hit attempt on a Town Hall 11, trying to double it. This one did not go as planned. I'm going to do an AQ Walk Dragon attack. Being that the bows are set to ground, And the sweeper is really my own threat. I zap quake one of them. I'm going to start a walk down here, and the goal of the walk is to get this air defense, this sweeper, and eventually make her way to the right and work on the eagle tower. Very ambitious for a level 25 queen. Yeah, I'm ambitious at times. The walk was just not placed correctly, and she does not go where I intended her to. So super tight butthole moment there. We're going to back out because I'm going to start the dragons on the right side. You'll see what happens there. Thought about maybe, I really need this air defense on the top left to go down to ensure that my dragons don't circle the base. So I try to protect my dragon as I start one on the high hit point storage there. Once it gets the other cannon on the top, then I use my BK to tank for my dragon. Because it's not so important that my BK stays alive here, as I just really want him to clear out some trash. It's more important that that archer tower goes down, and it doesn't. So then I start my dragons. I'm really, then I start the dragons. I thought I was semi-okay with that one archer tower on the far left going down. However, then I send my CC Hound to go to the only air defense that pose a threat to the dragons on their way in. The majority of my dragons were aimed to be deployed to aim this way, but they don't all go that way. They do enough, though, to take care of the damage, to take care of any threats that would have posed towards my queen. That was the adjustment on the fly, as I'm like, if I have a healer queen combo circling this base, my dragons are going to eliminate a trash ring for her and any defenses towards her, the inferno and things like that. I don't have a poison, though, so scary, super tight butthole moment here. I have to use my ability, but it does get through the CC just fine, and at this point, I'm just out of range of anything that really poses any true threat to my queen. And we go to ×2. She'll get the town hall, so it wasn't according to plan, having to adjust on the fly with my drag deployment. Ended up getting down that deuce, and this is after again. This was all the 9s were cleared when I woke up, so I had to scout a 10 and at least try to get a deuce on an 11 to be useful for the clan. I usually use dragons or Valks, although I did have a failed Valk attack. All right, so that was mine. Need to get better. Let's go up and end on something real positive. Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11, fresh hit. 3-star. This is what the bases look like all the way down for the most part. Yeah, obviously with the exceptions of the ones we looked at. Starts his queen walk here at the top. And even though it's not the toughest base in the world, I am of the opinion that nothing is easy. And I don't agree with individuals that say that should be 3-starred, because I have seen that's what I love about the game, is that the moment you assume that, oh yeah, I can take that down, it sneaks up on you and your queen is dead because you didn't do the walk right or something like that, and then you fail the raid. So nothing is a guarantee, nothing is easy. Even though it's not the best base design in the world, it's still different, and it's still a fresh hit 11v11 3-star that isn't mass bowlers or mass miners. First phase of an attack with a walk here, got really good value, so much trade on the investment. CC lure comes out, down goes the BK to tank for his bowlers, to ensure that they step up and get to at least the bounce onto this eagle artillery, and he already started his third part of his phase of his attack, as the queen is on her own with no ability, but she doesn't face too many point defenses at once. She should be okay with the entire right side. Miners are still being followed by the warden. The bowlers have already, the bounce effect have already helped taken out the eagle artillery and are circling the base, the remaining portions of them, to clean up the outside trash ring. So he's got 2 main attacking force of his miners with a warden to follow, and one heal in the bag to use when necessary. And then he's got his super queen on the far right that's basically by herself. You know, you go ahead, and she's now done because the BK basically reminded her why the relationship is over. He's got the warden is now dead, so it's just him, miners, and what's left on this base. Although the AQ walk turned into a miner walk, he's got those miners latched on to the healers latched on to the miners to help sustain this army, pushing it through. As they get through the core here, there's not going to be anything really left except the town hall itself to stall out these miners. But there's way too many of them to really make any difference whatsoever. As you guys look at how fast that town hall health went down, kind of gives you a clue of just how many miners he still had up. I mean, place your bets now. We're having raffles. I think there's about 15. You can never tell how many miners are left. All right, so that'll do it for the recap from OneHive. Respect out to the clan that we faced for putting out a competitive effort. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than the double, and I will check you next time.